Hey there folks, this is GreenXI, and what I'd like to do today is a sort of look back at a book that I've read recently, and just to show you in case you want to see what it's like, in case you want to buy it. It's only come out recently in the UK at least, and that is Zelda, Hyrule Historia. I'm gonna move this a sec, hold on. Bit more. Here we go. This is an official product by Nintendo and Dark Horse. I'm not sure what Dark Horse do. I think they're just like the bookmakers that Nintendo used, because they're in a book company, so they'd have to outsource, wouldn't they? And everything about it is sort of old world, historical, should be in a museum sort of thing, you know? Everything from the front cover and how big it is, which is sort of old in itself, innit? To the brown manuscriptish paper that they used for the front and the back pages. And even when I opened it out of the package, it was sort of a musty smell that it would smell on history papers and things like that. Anyways, then we move on to the sort of retro gaming style that they'll be using from now on until the end, pretty much. And that's pretty stunning in itself. There's a welcome page by Hugh from the man himself. And all the games by Hugh, which is pretty handy. I'm not sure if you can see that, I don't think you can. Okay, you're going to be able to see the pictures, but not the design, the commentary and stuff like that, I think. But don't worry too much. This contents page, the usual that you'd expect in one of these sorts of books, art book sort of thing. And the title pages are always like this, big and black and bold, so that you can get them quick when you see them from the sides, like that. The legend begins. This section is all sort of about Twilight Princess. No? Skyward Sword, that's the one. Mistakes. And there's loads of sort of artwork, how it fits into the start of the series chronologically, and all the designs, and designs that wasn't used for like monsters, characters, areas. This one whole area, it was supposed to be like a lake, but they changed that so that in Skyward Sword there would be like, the forest would flood instead sort of thing. Which I think is a really good idea. There's some different designs here. You can see, like Fee, different ways that she could have looked. I'll try and get this a bit closer, but I'm not sure if you can tell properly. But there are different ways that you can sort of see how they progressed and how the commentary shows why it wasn't used and things like that. And little jokes as well, it's funny. Anyways, all of that section is like that. Now let's go to Where's Wally? There he is. And it's got like the 25th anniversary poster that you could get a while back, or the art concept, and it shows all the different links, every single one from every Zelda and everything like that, and that's really good how they put it all together. Anyway, the next proper section, the history of Hyrule, is what fans have been asking for so long, and that's a proper timeline from Nintendo of the Zelda series. And it's shit, something just come out, didn't it? Hold on folks, hold on. Whatever, I'll find it. Yeah, anyway, it's a sort of timeline. This is the timeline in itself, in the basic form, and then you sort of go through and find each one as it goes along. The sort of creation of the world and everything, and how it all started in Skyward Sword. So it's a bit more Skyward Sword, which is a bit annoying, but considering it's the first game in the chronological series, they couldn't really avoid it, could they? Anyways, on to the next one, I think. Okay, door falling out. Never mind, we'll do it. Let me have a look a sec. This is mucking up a bit. The next part, all up until Ocarina of Time, where the timeline sort of splits, and it does it really well. It doesn't make it all random and hard to understand. This is where the timeline splits. Hold on. Right, it's a big book. And it shows down below by here, go to this page for when Link fails to kill Ganondorf. Go to this page when Link wins Ganondorf and turns back into a child. And this page for what happens once Link carries on as an adult, you know. So it's really done really well. And if you carry on now, you see what happened when Link lost. And it goes into the whole, what he was, Link to the past, the seasons of the Seasons and Ages games, as well as Link's Awakening, And if you carry on to when Link... Hold on, where are we now? Where are we? Link is a kid. Here we go. When he beat Ganondorf, it shows all the games where he carries on from Ocarina of Time, goes into Termina in Majora's Mask and things like that. It's really well done. It's got loads of artwork from each of the games on this section, you know. Goes on to Twilight Princess, because that's what Zelda worries about, imprisoning Ganondorf and all that sort of stuff. And then we shall head on to here, where Link stays as an adult, and it goes on to Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. So that's that. Let's head on to the next section now, because we lost a few bookmarks. Let me move all that. Okay, it's a bit fiddly because there's a big book, see, and all the bookmarks are falling out because of that. I didn't really think this through. It's got by here complete merchandise stuff for the 25th anniversary, and it's a lot. I can remember the DSi game, it came free, and it was just 4 swords basically, the first 4 swords, not 4 swords adventures. And then onto the next section, creative footprints, reading upside down. And this section is all about the artwork and different little designs from the basic drawings. You can't see them because there's no colour. Can you see it? Anyways, there's not much I can do about this. To different coloured ones like this when it got nearer the end, as well as the designs that weren't used. But I don't think any of these are any of them, but there we go. Now how do we get to the next section? Let me have a little look. Oh, here it is, actually. The changing in the character designs is a massive help. I really like to look through all the different Links, all the different Zeldas, all the different Ganondorfs. I think it's 1 or 2 others as well. Next we have all the games in order and everything, if you ever wanted to play them. If you bought this book, I'm assuming you'd already know all the games and what consoles they're for and everything, but it's, you know, it's nice to have and everything. And a goodbye from, what's even his name? Aonuma, something like that. And then there's a nice little bit by here which stops you from reading any further, because the manga that's included at the back of Skyward Sword is actually read backwards. So you have to go to the back and start it from by there. And that's how mangas work. I don't know why, but it must be something to do with Japanese culture or Japanese language, how it's read and things like that. And then the back is back to the musty museum smell and feel atmosphere of it, you know. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I know it hasn't been scripted or sort of, it wasn't planned in any way, so it's going to be a bit fiddly and everything. But there you have it. That was Zelda Hyrule Historia. I hope this sort of helped some people to decide on if they want to buy it or not. It's recently released in the UK, so it should be easy enough to find right now, unless it ran out because of all the pre-orders. You'll have to have a look on eBay and things. It could be expensive by now, or it could just be, I bought it for like £15-16 sterling, so I'm not sure quite how much it'll be worth now. Anyway, this has been GreenyXI. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again next time.